better start.
Hi guys, Sam here. So today's video is going to be unoriginal, like I mentioned in my last video. It's going to be another tag video, as you can also tell from the title of the video. Yeah, so it's called 50 Questions That You've Never Been Asked Before tag, and we'll just get into it. Yeah, we'll just right into it now. Yeah, okay. So, 50 questions I've never been asked before. Question number 1. What's your favorite candle scent? I have been asked this before, but vanilla or orange? Or hazelnut. Ooh, hazelnut is a really good one. Question number 2. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? Can't say that I wish any were. Guess I'm happy with the sister that I have. Yeah, I guess. Because I've never even thought about that. I've thought about female celebrities that I want to marry, but, you know, that's another topic. So, I guess none, if I had to choose one. I was going to say Angelina Jolie, but then I would just want to sleep with her, so that doesn't... We'll just skip it. Question number 3. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? I don't. Because then I would just want to sleep with them, and they would be my brother, and that would be weird. We're skipping this one, too. Question number 4. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? I thought I would be 24, and I'm turning 22, so that's not going to happen. This is the kind of question that'll throw me into an existential crisis. I really hope at least by the time I'm 29. At least. Let's just move on. Question number 5. Do you know a hoarder? I think I might qualify. Half. I do throw things out, but I do keep things for sentimental value. Probably something I should work on. Question number 6. Can you do a split? No. When I was younger, sure. Now? Oh hell no. No. Gotta do some yoga and fix this flexibility that I don't have. Build it up, I mean. Question number 7. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? I was 8 years old, and I remember exactly how, and that's a funny story that I will talk about another time, where I daredeviled down a hill, not knowing how to ride a bike on a tiny bike that was way too small for me, but, you know, another story for another time. Question number 8. How many oceans have you swam in? Absolutely 0. I haven't swam in the ocean. How many countries have you been to? Oh, I've been to 1. My own. That probably doesn't count, but I do want to go to England, so that'll be the first. Yeah. Question number 10. Is anyone in your family in the army? Apparently. And I learned that when I was 14, and I didn't know about that. But no one in my immediate family, because, like, they don't really talk to many people. Like, it's not our immediate family. I don't, at least. My family's a bunch of crazies. And if anyone in my family is watching this, yes, I called you all a bunch of crazies. Question number 11. What would you name your daughter if you had one? My first daughter, Cheyenne Kara. My second daughter, Faith Hope. Question number 12. What would you name your son if you had one? My first son, Dimitri Richard, and my second son, Aiden Hunter. Question number 13. What's the worst grade you got on a test? I got an F. And that was the first F I have ever gotten on a test, and I was in grade 7, and I cried. Okay? Every other time, I at least got a B on my tests. And that was the first test I failed, and no, I was not okay with that. And, you know, just to defend myself, everyone in the classroom failed that test. So it wasn't just me, it wasn't that I didn't study, it was that teacher had no idea what the hell he was doing, okay? Like, we'd be talking about some dead guy, and then we'd be talking about cheese. And my whole classroom learned how to build a porch, okay? In history class. Actually, in grade 7, he was the geography teacher. Grade 8, he was the history teacher. But anyway, completely off topic. Question number 14. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? When I was a child? My favorite TV show was still Inuyasha. But going younger than that, before I found Inuyasha, Blue's Clues. Not with Joe. Joe ruined the show, okay, with Steve. And when Steve left when I was 8 years old, I cried my eyes out. Question number 15. What did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? Everything's when I was 8 years old, isn't it? I honestly don't remember. It was either a black cat, a dancing disco black cat, or Sailor Moon. One of those. Question number 16. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? No. Question number 17. Would you rather have an American accent or a British one? British. Duh. That was not a British accent. I know. If I tried, I would probably just butcher it. Question number 18. Did your mother go to college? No. Question number 19. Are your grandparents still married? From my mom's side, I guess technically, though my grandfather died 11 years ago, but she's widowed and they were married when he passed away. On my father's side, no. Question number 20. Have you ever taken karate lessons? I took karate lessons once when I was 10 years old and then had to drop out of it because I have a bone density problem in my left knee, and it you know, it hurt. I really wish I was able to stick with it. Question number 21. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Yes, and if I could do impressions, I would do an impersonation, whatever, of Kermit the Frog, but I suck, so I'm not even going to try, but I do know who Kermit is. Question number 22. What's the first amusement park you've been to? Let's go to the X. Anyone who is from Toronto or even Ontario or maybe even Canada probably knows where I'm talking about. The CNE, the Canadian National Exhibition, the X, the Exhibition. That was the first one, because that was always so close and we got it for free, so. Question number 23. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? Japanese. For sure. Question number 24. Do you spell the color gray as G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? I switch between both, so both. Question number 25, is your father bald? That's a weird question, and no, he is not. Question number 26, do you know triplets? No. Question number 27, do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? And neither, okay? And the Titanic, okay, quick story about the Titanic, okay, why I hate that movie. When it came out, it was on VHS, right? People remember VHS. If you don't remember VHS, you're really young, but VHS. Anyway, so it was on 2 VHS tapes, okay? They would watch the first one, and when the first one was done, they'd take it out, they'd put the second one in, and the first one, we had a VHS, like, rewinder. They would put the first one in the VHS rewinder, preparing it for when the second one was over. When the second one was over, they'd pop it out, and I mean my sister and my mom, they would take the second one out, put the first one back into the VCR, watch it again, and while they're watching the first one, they'd be rewinding the second one, and that would repeat all day. And I was forced to watch it, and I was 4 years old. I did not appreciate that. Question number 28. Have you ever had Indian food? I don't think that I have. I'd like to try it though. Question number 29. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? I don't really have one. I like to have a variety and I don't like to choose favorites. Question number 30. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? No. Question number 31. Do you belong to any warehouse stores? Costco, BJ's, etc.? No. Question number 32. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? Oh, that's really easy. I was supposed to be a boy and my name was supposed to be J. Floyd. J for the Blue Jays and Floyd for Pink Floyd. Yeah. Question number 33. If you have a nickname, what is it? I have quite a few nicknames and a lot of people don't believe me on this because nicknames are supposed to be short, thus nicknames. But there's Candy Big Jugs, which is just a joke between friends, and whatever. João has me in his phone as Candy Big Jugs. To Johnny, Leafy Caribbean Fish, to Redheaded Sam, Smexy Sammy Bear, to my friend Virginia, Salamander, and then of course there's Sam and Sammy. And Samalama Ding Dong, which I don't like. And Samsung, I really hate that one. But yeah, question number 34. Who's your favorite person in the world? Well, there's two, my grandpa and my uncle. If I had to choose one, I guess I would have to choose my grandpa because I did spend a lot more time with him than I did my uncle. Because I lived with my grandpa, but they were both really awesome people and they died way too young, even though my grandpa was like in his 70s when he died. That's still way too young for him, okay? He should still be alive. He was a great person. And my uncle should definitely still be alive. He died in his 30s. Yeah. Off the sad topic. Question number 35. Would you rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? Well, I live in the suburbs right now and I used to live in Toronto and I love it way more out here. I didn't think I would. Right, but when I moved out here, I realized Toronto is so loud and so bright, and I just don't like it. No. Question number 36. Can you whistle? Go Kiki, I just summoned my dog. So I guess that answer is yes. Not well, like I know people who can whistle like really good. Really well. Question number 37. Do you sleep with a nightlight? I used to have to sleep with my bedroom light on because I'm terrified of the dark. But out here, getting used to it being really fucking dark, and I'm still terrified of the dark, so it's really bad, but I cannot have any lights. Like I have to shut my computer off, and when I don't, I have to like tape up all the lights on my computer because they drive me crazy. I have the modem in my room because that's where my desktop is, and just has all these bright freaking lights on in. So I have like things stacked in front of it, so the light doesn't, yeah, so no, I do not sleep with a nightlight. Question number 38, do you eat breakfast every morning? No. No, I don't. I probably should, but I don't. Question number 39, do you take any pills or medication daily? I have anxiety which prevents me from doing so no. No, I can't even take medication for a headache, and sometimes my headaches get really bad, so sometimes I wish I could. Couldn't? I was gonna say could, and then I switched the can, so couldn't. Sometimes I wish I couldn't. Anyway, question number 40, what medical conditions do you have? That's a long list. I have flat feet, I have my bone density problem, I have a back problem, I have a shoulder problem, I have mental problems. Let's just not get into that. Question number 41. How many times have you been to the hospital? I was at the hospital a lot when I was a baby, and I'm assuming like me being admitted when I was a baby because I had really bad ear infections. Aside from those, only once that I can remember, and that's when I overdosed on caffeine, which it feels like you're having a heart attack when you overdose on caffeine. So yeah, don't drink too much caffeine. It's very bad. So yeah, so once. And if you include the times when I was a baby, a hell of a lot. Question number 42. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? I love that this is question number 42 because P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Yes, I get the joke. 42. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Yes, I have. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. I love Dory. Dory's my favorite. Question number 43. Where do you buy your jeans? I buy jeans. I buy jeans. Do I buy jeans? I'm wearing pajamas. These are Coco pajamas. You probably didn't see that. But I'm wearing pajamas. I buy a lot of pajamas. I don't buy jeans. I bought jeans. Well, my dad bought me jeans when I saw him last year. And now that's some expensive shop. I don't buy jeans. No, I buy either leggings or jogging pants or slacks. Can't say I buy jeans. I have a lot of jeans though, so. Question number 44. What's the last compliment you got? This depends. Does it like mean from a friend or someone I know, or from someone from some lame dating website? If it's the lame dating website, then girl, why you such a cutie? That's probably not the tone that they use. But yeah, lame. I get lame messages like that a lot, and it's really annoying. I'd prefer just a hey, what's up. Lame messages are like the new hey, what's up, and it's annoying. For my friend, probably that I know how to say the right things to calm someone down when they're sad or like make them happier. That's probably it. Question number 45. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Sometimes. I wouldn't say usually, but in the morning I remember, but then throughout the day I forget it, and I get really mad that I forgot and I should have wrote it down, but I didn't write it down. Question number 46. What flavor tea do you enjoy? I do not like tea, and I want to go to England. This might be a problem. Question number 47. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? I have 2 pairs of Converse. I have ninja shoes. I have sandals. I have my running shoes. I have my work shoes. I have 3 pairs of high heels. Probably more than that. No, more. 4. I don't know. Over 10. Okay, I'm a girl. Over 10. Question number 48. What religion will you raise your children to practice? Or for their first years, it might be the religion that I grew up with, which is Roman Catholic. But once they're old enough to understand the concept, which can be any age, just depending on the child. Like a child can understand at like 5 or 6. And if they decide that that's not for them, that is completely fine. They can choose whatever religion they want to follow, or if they don't want to follow any religion, I am perfectly okay with that. So it's really up to them. I'm not going to shove anything down their throat like I had everything shoved down my throat. Question number 49. How old were you when you found out? Oh, I am not reading number 49. In case there are any kids watching this, I really don't want to answer number... No, I'm not going to answer that. But I was about 10, and, you know, y'all find a way how to figure out what that question was. And question number 50. Why do you have a Tumblr? Why does this just assume I have a Tumblr? Okay? Tumblr is a very evil website, and it's a great pastime. That's why I have it. But why I avoid it at times is because there's a lot of stupid people on Tumblr. Watch all the people on Tumblr get upset. Sorry. I'm not sorry. And since this is a tag video, I guess I should tag people. Since I just did a tag video back there, I'm not going to tag people again in this video. But if the people I tagged in my last video are watching this video, then I tag you if you want to, because I don't want to bug you to do a bunch of tag videos and be unoriginal like me when I can't do things. So yeah, also who else I tag is everyone who is watching. The questions will be in the description below, and you could just copy them out, paste them into the comments, and answer them, and I will read through them all. So that's my video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, though I would understand why you didn't like it. But, you know, off that topic, you know. Yeah, okay. Also, if you haven't already, you can click on the big red button over here or the gray button below the video that says subscribe to subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every Monday and Friday, though that might change as I mentioned in my previous video, but we're going to see about that. Also, if you haven't already, you can click over there to go watch my previous video that I mentioned like 5 times in this. And yeah, so that's the 32 random questions tag. And so you can just click over there to go watch it if you want to. If you don't, it's okay. So I guess that's all, and I'm trying to make this really quick because the video is going to be long, and so yeah, So I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Alright. Bye!